Welcome to the Simple Fix movement library on the Reformer. Today we're going to be looking at your side lying single leg press. Side lying single leg press is an excellent one to work alignment and strength in a single leg. It is also going to challenge your knowledge, awareness and postural stability in the side lying position. I'm going to be demonstrating it on a medium to heavy setting. So I'm going to have a green, a red and a yellow. I'm on a fold reformer. So if you are on possibly an Allegro, you might have a red, yellow and blue. The lightest, the mediumest and one of the heaviest springs. You're then going to go ahead and get yourself into a side lying position. And I always recommend having something for underneath your head. I am going to use a semi-deflated ball, but a yoga block or a pillow will do just fine. I'm going to place that onto my headrest. Now, to get yourself as comfortable as possible, what you want to do is slide your bum to the back front corner. So behind you, all the way to the foot bar of the machine. You're then going to lie yourself down. Okay, your bum needs to be shimmied back and you should feel nicely nestled in between the shoulder pads. You might feel contact with the back shoulder pad into your neck. Just get yourself as comfortable as possible. Now we're doing a single leg press. So what that means is our bottom leg is going to stay with us on the carriage and our front leg is, or our top leg rather, is going to come up here against the foot bar. Now, when I set myself up in this position, there's a few things I want to look at. I want my legs to match each other, meaning I shouldn't be lopsided in my hips. If my legs relatively match each other, then my hip is nice and even. It is not twisted up, it is not falling backwards, it is not leaning forwards. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is place this hand right here just to give me a little bit of support. I'm then going to go ahead and place my foot to the front of my foot bar in front of me. Once I think I'm ready, I'm going to press away and just see what it feels like to have the leg totally extended and then bend it back in. Now, what you're going to experience is that your leg is not underneath you. It's slightly at a diagonal in front of you. This is fantastic, okay? I want you to imagine that your body makes a diagonal towards the back of the machine and your leg then makes another diagonal forward. So when you're all the way extended, you are making a triangle with the femur and the spine and in. Now I want you to start thinking about your tailbone. So place this top hand onto your tailbone, onto your coccyx. And as you extend the leg, can you push your tailbone into your hand to prevent it from curling under and then come down? Okay, into the hand to prevent it from curling under and then come down. So what we're trying to do is not change shape of the spine in this single leg press. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to do two more on this side. And then I'm going to hold it halfway. So holding it halfway means I can feel the tension in the leg. I am working against the spring. And then I can start to focus on the foot, possibly lifting and lowering the heel, bringing in some ankle mobility. Possibly I can start lifting and lowering just the knee itself, bringing in some outside glute work as well. I'm going to go ahead and relax for a second, and I'm going to show you that exact move from the other side so that you can understand how I want the spine to look. So I'm going to get my bum as far to the back of the carriage as possible and my head onto my ball. Okay, I'm not too close to the shoulder pad. There's a little bit of contact, but not to the point where it's uncomfortable. I'm going to set myself up and I'm really going to stick my tailbone out. The reason I'm really emphasizing this is because now I'm in a neutral spine. If I was here, rounded with the tailbone tucked underneath me, I would be shortening this muscle tissue, and that is not what we want to do. We want it to be lengthened, so I really want to stick my tailbone out. If this is feeling too intense on my mid-back, I'm simply gonna close my ribs, give myself a bit of activation here. Okay, I'm gonna start to press away and come in. Now, what I want to prevent myself from doing is as I press away, rounding into that lower back. Okay, what this means is I've lost my neutral spine. I've shortened this out. It's really uncomfortable up on my shoulder. And also we are compromising the spine. So we want to really make sure that as I push out, I'm pushing my bum out as well. And then I'm coming in. I'm pushing my bum out. Okay, my tailbone out and in. And now I can feel a lovely sensation in the hamstring and glute area. I'm going to come halfway down. I'm going to hold it there. I'm going to do 2 heel raises just to demonstrate how my spine doesn't change shape as I do this. Then I'm going to give myself a few little knee extensions up and up and up. Again, no change in shape of my spine for 3, for 2, and 1. Bringing that in and relaxing. So when you're working side lying on the reformer, I always want you to think about what it should look like standing up. If you were to do your squats or a single leg squat standing up, you wouldn't be rounding the spine. You wouldn't be tucking the tailbone. You would be maintaining neutral. So that is exactly what we want to see in the side lying movements.